Welcome to Table Tower, where we give an honest and humorous review of popular and unpopular games. Today we are going to look at the World War II game Hell Let Loose. Hell Let Loose is a multiplayer tactical first-person shooter. It was created and developed by the Australian studio Black Matter, an independent video game developer and publisher founded in 2015. The game was announced through a successful Kickstarter campaign in 2017, which raised a total of $220,000. Hell Let Loose was released in early access in June 2019 and fully released 2 years later on 27th of July 2021. In January 2022, Black Matter sold the game to its publisher, Team17, for 31 to 36 million British pounds, based on how well the game does. Team17 took over the development in December 2022 and founded Cover 6 Studios in early 2023 and later contracted the UK studio Expression Games to also continue development of the game. Black Matter has been under the radar since they sold the game in 2022 until mid-summer of 2023, where Black Matter rebranded itself to Good Fun Corporation, which is a very interesting company. The website is absolutely crazy and full of nonsense, like this. Enough of that. If you click the burning cauldron, you get sent to this random page, and if you translate the binary, you get a code to their Discord server. Good Fun Corporation are developing 2 new games, Hunger, set to release in 2025, and Project Oak, which is a to-be-announced project. No matter how wacky and weird GFC is, Hunger looks and sounds incredible, and I will definitely be playing it. Now, let's get into Hell Let Loose. Hell Let Loose is a server-based game. That means there are servers that you have to manually choose between and join. Every server is constantly running games as long as there are people online. When one match is over, the next one begins. This often means that you will join matches mid-game. There are many servers to choose from, both Hell Let Loose official and servers made by clans or communities, like for example Scandinavian Let Loose, which is a small clan dedicated to Hell Let Loose only, or Big D Gaming, which is a much larger group hosting many servers on many different games. When joining a game, you choose between 2 teams of 50 players who are fighting each other to capture and control sectors of the map. The teams consist of either Germans or the German Africa Corps fighting against either the Americans, British, Soviets or the British 8th Army. To start playing, you have to choose a team, join or create a squad, spawn on a garrison or an outpost and start shooting. There are 5 different spawns, each with different spawn times ranging from 10 to 60 seconds. There are 3 main game modes: Warfare, Offensive and Control Skirmish. In all game modes, the map is divided into sectors that each team seeks to capture and control. In Warfare, the map is split into 5 sectors. The game is won by either controlling all 5 sectors or controlling the majority of them when the timer runs out. In Offensive, a defending team is in control of all 5 sectors at the beginning of the match. The objective for the opposing team is to capture all of them within 30 minutes per objective. The defending team cannot take back the lost points. In Control Skirmish, you only fight for one central point that both teams seek to capture. The team holding the point when the 30-minute match is over is the victor. The map is about 35% smaller and the team size can also vary. And let's be honest, this is the worst game mode, don't ever play it. Each team consists of 1 commander, multiple infantry squads, tank squads and recon squads. Commander is the leader of the entire team. They decide who defends, who attacks and where they attack. They have multiple abilities like Precision Strike and Bombing Run that cost either manpower, ammunition or fuel. Therefore, they have to manage the supplies of the entire team. Commander is an intensive role that requires a lot of experience, which is why on most servers you cannot play Commander until you are a certain rank. Infantry is the bread and butter of the game because they are the majority of the players. There can be up to 20 infantry squads that can have a maximum of 6 players each. When playing as infantry, you can choose between 9 different classes: the Officer, Rifleman, Assault, Automatic Rifleman, Medic, Support, Machine Gunner, Anti-Tank and the Engineer. There can only be 1 of each class in the infantry squads, except for the Rifleman. Every class has unique abilities, weapons and utilities. The Officer is the leader of the squad and the only one who has access to command chat, which is how all the squads communicate with each other and with the commander. Machine Gunner is the heavy weapon, perfect for camping and suppressing enemies. The medic is the healer who has morphine and bandages to help those who are hurt. There are a wide range of classes and therefore a wide range of things you can do. There is a second type of infantry squad, which is called recon. There can only be 2 recon squads in each team, which consists of only 2 players, a spotter and a sniper. The spotter is the leader of the squad, and a sniper is the only person in the game with a scope on the rifle. Recon squads have 2 primary goals: give a team intel on what the enemy is doing and disrupt the enemy team from behind their back lines. Recon is perfect for those who have patience and want to sneak up on the enemy and disturb them without them knowing. Armor squads consist of 3 players, 1 tank commander and 2 crewmen. The tank commander is the leader and a man responsible for communicating with the rest of the team and the commander. Tanks are the big guns. You can have a fast recon tank like the Puma, flanking the enemy and drawing attention, or have a big Panther, killing other tanks and supporting an infantry head-on. But be careful of anti-tank infantry, especially in the smaller tanks, as they can one-shot you from almost everywhere. Every class in the game can level up to a maximum of level 10, giving them new utilities and weapons. Classes like the Engineer and Assault gets a shotgun, while the Support gets a flamethrower, which is the worst weapon in the game. Don't ever use it. Having all of these weapons means that you as a player have endless possibilities. You can do pretty much everything that you want. If you're a leader or a follower, like to camp on defense or wanting to flank an enemy, this game has every playstyle and you can play it however you want. The thing that's really special about this game is that it's very realistic. Not in the sense that the graphics and physics are super good, because they aren't. The game is full of bugs and stuff that doesn't make sense. The thing that makes this game stand out is when you pull the trigger, you don't get a hit sound nor a hit marker, it's just a lifeless body hitting the ground, and that is something I wish more games had. The game is so simple at its core, and it's what makes it realistic. That is why Hell Let Loose gets an A tier. It's buggy and needs some fine tweaking, but the game at its core is amazing and I highly recommend it.